Wait, I was faster? I thought the Cali was fast. YouTube, today we're going to be trying out a brand new team featuring Mienshao that got second in the last ranked ladder season. If you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, it really does help me out. You want to check out the details of the team and the creator down in the description. And of course, if you want to grab the rental code on the screen, try it out while it is available. But yeah, Mienshao, haven't really seen this Pokemon much since like Series 10 when it was really good when there was no Dynamax, but still is a really hard hitter. Inner Focus is an amazing ability this format. Fighting, of course, with Calyx Shadow Rider is absolutely insane coverage. We'll see how it goes. Let's get started and play some games. All right, Whimsicott, Landisfarian with Kyogre, Rillaboom, Charizard, Lunala. Actually, really cool team. I actually really like the looks of this team. The only problem is it's really Trick Room week, which I don't know if the Lunala will have Trick Room on this team specifically because I have no idea if it actually would, but one lead I do kind of like here is probably just going to be my Mienshao plus my Calyx Shadow Rider. Fake Out plus the Astral Barrage actually does do a ton of work against my opponent's team for the most part here. Don't really like the Gastrodon here, I think, too much. It can definitely put in some work. I think against real. Oh, here's the thing. What I expect him to bring. I think I expect him to bring the. I expect him to bring. This is kind of weird because I don't know if they have the Charizard because it's sunny day. They have a lot of Pokemon that could max. But yeah, I don't think Incineroar is it. I think I'm gonna go Calyrex plus Mienshao just because Fake Out the Whimsicott. If it has Sunny Day, probably doesn't have Protect. That means I could just obliterate the Whimsicott potentially, especially with Fake Out plus Astral Barrage combination wise. Zapdos looks really good here, and then Zacian I think in the back. Like the thing is, I can't figure out what their Maxmon is gonna be. Whether it's Charizard being brought here as the lead opener, where it's Landorus gonna be opened up. I don't even know what the Lunala moveset is. So Lunala could open up. Like they just have like Airstream mons that are very specific here, and I have no idea which one I actually want to encounter right here. But yeah, Fake Out Astral Barrage seems really strong in the Whimsicott. They just don't have a good switch to it, and yeah, let's just play from there. We have Ally Switch and Wide Guard, which Wide Guard could be really handy. Lunala Rillaboom, okay. Lunala and Rillaboom lead versus a Cali plus the Mienshao. Should I Dynamax my Cali and obliterate the Lunala? Potentially. It is the play I am actually considering here. There is a chance. No, I don't think you should ever switch out Rillaboom into Whimsicott. I don't even know if you have to Whimsicott at this rate. But I am clicking Astral Barrage or I'm clicking Max Phantasm here. The question is, what do I want to do with Mienshao? I guess I could Ally Switch too, but don't really like it. I don't need Cali for that much realistically, other than like really chipping away the Lunala, so I might just go for the Fake Out right here. I think Fake Out Astro is probably okay. I don't know if this is Trick Room, but that's the only problem, but we'll see. A Dynamax does come out. Is this Lunala? I really want to say it might be Lunala. If it's Lunala in the Airstream, oh boy, there's some fun things we could do here, but it is actually Dynamax Lunala. Okay, if I had Helping Hand, I would probably went for Helping Hand Astro, but I don't have it, so Lunala is gonna max here. Oh boy. So what are they gonna do here? But yeah, Fake Out gonna come out into the Rillaboom. Like they can only either Airstream or Phantasm, right? So it's not that big of a deal. Astro does so much damage. Jeez. It is Phantasm coming out into my Cali. Okay, so Cali goes down, but this is like realistically like pretty acceptable. I just go out and Zacian the following turn, and I click Behemoth Blade and I click Close Combat. They don't really have a spot that's really good for them here. Okay, so I really don't mind this position. It's pretty strong for us. I am 100% going on to my Zacian here because I don't KO the Lunala otherwise. It depends on how bulky the Lunala is, because I can't tell if we're gonna be able to KO after Intimidate, but I kind of just have to go for it, right? I just go for Behemoth Blade here. I go for Close Combat. If they have Landers in the back, it's gonna be rough, but we have to steer from there. And I definitely feel like Endgame Zapdos can clean up, especially against the back Pokemon. So let's see how this is gonna go. If I had Sub, I'd probably click Sub here, but yeah, just Close Combat and Behemoth Blade should be fine. This is probably just Grassy Glide, and this is either Grassy Glide, Max Guard, or Landorus and an attack here. They have Wide. The only problem I think is if they have Whimsicott in the back. Whimsicott in the back means I probably have to preserve Mienshao most likely, because Mienshao is actually a. Do I? It might be important because I might need a Wide Guard. It's gonna be a close one right here. I guess I have quick attack though on the Zacian, so it's not like an absolute necessity. But yeah, definitely a tricky position. The thing is, I don't expect the Whimsicott and Landers to be in the back. Grassy Glide going to be fired off into the Zacian, actually. Huh. Oh, they're going to go for Tailwind and Water Spout endgame, which is fine. I have Wide Guard. All right, so Behemoth Blade into Lunala. No shot Lunala survives this. Yeah, Lunala just drops right there. So Lunala obliterated. Okay, perfect. Huge, huge. Okay. And this is a close combat in the Rillaboom. And then they Dynamaxed already, so I'm not too worried. Interesting choice to Grassy Glide the Zacian, but it does kind of make sense if it's Kyra in the back. They might want Chip, but not breaking the Sash on my Mienshao. I think they're kind of like disrespecting my Mienshao a bit because my Mienshao can definitely put in the work right here. Let's see. It should be Kyogre, I want to say. Plus Whimsicott. Kyogre does come out. All right. And... oh, Landorus. Okay. I'm clicking Wide Guard then. I'm just clicking Wide Guard and Behemoth Blade. I don't know what the Landorus set is. It could be Scarf, I suppose. No, the Drizzle went before. I have no idea what sets these are, but it could be Scarf Kyogre. If it's Scarf Kyogre, Behemoth Blade and Wide Guard is like super free here. I'm just going to go for Wide Guard plus Behemoth Blade. I guess we'll just figure out this speed interaction this turn because we get to confirm it 100% here. But yeah, no Whimsicott. All right. So not a bad position at all. I think Zapdos Dynamax just wins the end game. I'm pretty sure, at least. I don't really see how they're breaking through to Zapdos, but of course the Kyogre can go a little bit crazy here. But the thing is, if it is Scarf, like the only chance I see them having a shot is they have to be Scarf with one of their Pokemon at least. But the thing is, the Landers can't be Scarf, right? So the Kyogre has to be Scarf. And if it's Scarf, it has to lock itself into a move. And if they lock themselves into a move that like Wide Guard just blocks, they just instantly lose. So Wide Guard will come out from Mienshao to prevent a Water Spout of Origin Pulse right here. It's Scarf, but it goes for Ice Beam. Okay, perfect. You tired my Zacian. Huh. Oh, no. Really? Fly, okay. Okay. It is Scarf Kyogre. I'm going for Behemoth Blade into the Kyogre, and I guess I'm going for close combat because I can't risk him Ice Beaming fly my Zapdos on the Switch, so I have to. That's unfortunate. All right, Ice Beam going to come out into the Mienshao, which we're going to hang on because of Sash. Oh boy, this endgame. Zacian still frozen. Here comes a close combat. Good damage to the Kyogre. All right, this endgame is going to be a little bit spooky now, mainly because of the unlucky freeze right there on Zacian. Okay, it's Life Orb on the Landers. Okay, so it goes down to 1 Airstream most likely, unless they have max special defense Life Orb for some reason, which I kind of doubt you do have. The Kyogre needs to freeze again. Like, crit doesn't win them the game. They need to freeze. I max speed, so I always outspeed the Landorus, so I guarantee go for the Airstream into Landorus because I can Airstream into Max Lightning into the Kyogre the following turn. So yeah, we're going to go for the close combat, I suppose, into the Kyogre slot, and we're going to go for a Max Airstream into the Landorus. Oh boy, maybe I should have Behemoth Blade the Landorus, but Behemoth Blade, actually, yeah, I should have Behemoth Blade the Landorus. It shouldn't really matter. Yeah, it really shouldn't matter. Just don't freeze me again. Just don't freeze me again. Really? Okay. This game is going to come down to does Kyogre Ice Beam freeze the Zapdos? My Zacian's already frozen, so hopefully they have all the freezes that they can take right here. Come on. Just attack right here. All right. Dynamax Zapdos has to put in some weight here. Just get the Airstream. Just get the Airstream. That's all you need. That's all you need to do. Get the Airstream off. And then the Lightning afterward. I don't think crit Ice Beam puts me in range of 2 Life Orb hits. So, moment of truth. Ice Beam to Zapdos. Yeah, crit doesn't do anything. No freeze. Okay. And no, I cannot Max Flare to unfall. Goodbye, Landorus, and the game is set. Oh boy, if I got frozen there, I was not gonna have a fun time right there. I was definitely not gonna have a fun time. All right, beautiful. Now I can go for it doesn't matter, not really. I just close combat and I maxed lightning, I suppose. Yeah, there is not really anything I really need to say here. It just really worked out, right? Because they had to respect my Gastrodon. They led the Rillaboom. Lunala did max immediately, but again, you could only choose to either A, KO my Cali, or B, target down my Mienshao. And if you did Airstream, I had Scarf Cali, so all I do is click I just click Astral Barrage. The only thing I was a little bit worried about is that they Airstreamed to Cali. That could have been something because the Rillaboom could have put me into Grassy Glide range. It would have put me into Grassy Glide range from Rillaboom, so it would have been actually a little bit awkward, but it was still probably playable. But yeah, that could have actually been a pretty scary factor. But again, I don't know what set their Lunala is, and I don't even know if they have Airstream, because the fact that they already have a Landorus and they have a Charizard, I kind of doubt it, but definitely a possibility right there. But overall, we were thankfully able to set up a really strong lead where our endgame was just super solid. Zapdos, Grimmsnarl, Zacian, Kyogre, Incineroar, Rillaboom. Okay, pretty classic team right here. How do I want to approach this? Because dealing with Zapdos is pretty good against them. Their Grimmsnarl is actually really difficult for me to handle. I actually really like the combination, I think, of Mienshao. Mienshao plus Zapdos looks like a really good offensive pair right here. And yeah, I actually really do like that. I think I'm going to go with Mienshao plus the Zapdos right here. And then in the back, I want to go... Let's go with Cali and Zacian, I think. As much as I really like Gastro here, I don't think it's necessary. I think I'm Airstreaming, gonna try to overwhelm them. I don't know if they're gonna lead Zapdos plus Grimmsnarl, which I think is fine for the most part. I really don't think it's like that big of a deal, because I could probably just like... I think there's like some fun things I can do with like Ally Switch. Ally Switch could actually put in some weight right here with Mienshao. But yeah, fast fake outs, having close combat pressure, I think it abuses the Airstream boosts more than Incineroar does, especially like, yeah, against a Grimmsnarl Zacian. I'll gladly take this, although it's not exactly super easy, I would say here, because I obviously would have also liked to Incineroar Intimidate actually wouldn't have been bad here against the Zacian, but they gotta be worried if they are the Zacian. So yeah, we're gonna go for the Airstream into the Grimmsnarl right here. We're gonna go for the fake out immediately into the Grimmsnarl as well. We want that Airstream pressure immediately. I want to say back Pokemon are probably Kyogre, Rillaboom. That would probably make more sense. I don't think they brought the Zapdos mode against me. I think they're gonna go with like a bulkier screens route here. They could have brought Incineroar too. Incineroar over Kyogre could definitely make a lot of sense here. But yeah, we are going to just Dynamax and attack right away. I wonder what they're going to go for. I'd imagine they're just attacking with both Pokemon, or I wouldn't expect Protect from Grimmsnarl, but or Zacian, especially Grimmsnarl, but we'll figure it out here. I want pressure against this Grimmsnarl immediately, because Grimmsnarl is just an annoying Pokemon with Trick and Scary Face, Thunder Wave, all that stuff. We will see a Protect from Zacian. Excellent. Also, we don't know, actually. It depends heavily on the items too. Take out into the Grimmsnarl right here. Massive damage to that Grimmsnarl. I wonder if Airstream actually finishes it off right here with that Life Orb. So Airstream into Grim does pick up a knockout. So that is an excellent turn right here. Now I have a close combat. Max Flare really threatening my opponent's Pokemon. Yeah, really good position right here. I can definitely double up the Zacian with a Max Lightning plus a close combat right here. They don't exactly have a good switch, so I'm very happy about this. I could also go for Flare Close Combat. Close Combat would do a lot of damage. They actually go Rillaboom here. All right, interesting. So Rillaboom, the only way I see this bad for me is that they have Grassy Glide and Quick Attack specifically right here. But I'm just clicking Close Combat Max Lightning into the Zacian slot because it's just like, it's such a safe play. I get rid of the grassy terrain from the Rillaboom. I KO Kyogre. If it wants to switch in, the Zacian goes down, I'm pretty sure, to the combination. So they're Dynamaxing their Rillaboom. Okay, yeah, I could have Airstreamed the Rillaboom too, but like Zacian's the one that's actually threatening the damage. The Rillaboom's not really threatening anything So yeah, I will gladly take this. They do Dynamax the Rillaboom. Happily take this. I really wonder if it is the Incineroar in the back like I suspected, because Kyogre with Assault Vest might have been your only out here. But yeah, a close combat going to come out into the Zacian. Very nice damage. Was actually a 2-shot. That's really good damage. Okay. And Max Lightning should easily pick up the knockout without Life Orb. Max Lightning into the Zacian. Goodbye, Zacian. And what's Rillaboom doing? Max Strike here, I guess? Max Quake, I guess, could be a play. I'm fine with either of those positions. Zacian's going to clean up in the end game 100%. So goodbye, Zacian. If this is Strike or Quake, I'd imagine it's one of the two. Drum Solo, actually. Okay. Into the Zap? No, into the Mienshao. Doesn't pick up a knockout because I am the Focus Sash set here. Gets a critical hit, does not matter. It's definitely dropping to that anyway, normally. So let's see. Last Pokemon, is it actually Instant? Because I feel like Instant makes the most sense here. Because Kyogre, I feel like... Okay, they brought up the Kyogre. Usually on these teams, I remember Assault Vest being the most common item. So I'm definitely turning down the Kyogre 100% here. And I don't see a reason to save my Mienshao. So... especially if it's the Assault Vest Kyogre, I'd rather just double up the Kyogre realistically here. So I'm just doubling up with Close Combat plus Max Lightning. Just going to really overwhelm them at this point. They just don't have a response here. Their only response, I think, was Dynamax Kyogre. Depending on if it was Assault Vest or not. If it's not Assault Vest, then yeah, I could see them why they wouldn't Dynamax the Kyogre, bring it in. But at this rate, it's just destruction. This lead is destroying them, tearing them apart. Max Lightning. Goodbye, Kyogre, and it's just down to the Rillaboom. And thank you, by the way, for giving me 100% accuracy on my Hurricanes. That's really appreciated right here. They do go for the Max Strike. A little bit too late, I think. They target the Zapdos. Okay. Looks like Mienshao is still living for another day right here, as I'm gonna lower my speed, but I mean, at this point, I'm still doing massive damage. I think Hurricane plus Close Combat could easily knock out the Rillaboom too if it's not an Assault Vest set, and I have no idea if it's actually an Assault Vest set. So here comes the Hurricane, here comes the Close Combat. I hope we get to actually see if it KOs or not, but I do suspect a forfeit might be coming in because no, they actually still play it out. So Close Combat. Ooh, Hurricane's gonna be close. Depends on the Rillaboom item very heavily here. Hurricane gonna come out. Yeah, it just picks up the knockout. Sweeping the game. Mienshao plus Zapdos. And you know what's actually cool? A lot of Grimmsnarls could probably live a combination of Fake Out plus Airstream from like an Incineroar, for instance. But Mienshao having a lot more of an attack stat, and of course us having max attack, actually does contribute to us as actually being able to pick up that knockout on Grimmsnarl. And yeah, like I think some Grimmsnarls, if they're like a little bit bulkier in some specific area, I think in the special defense specifically, would be able to hang on. But yeah, we were able to like obliterate their position turn one. They were really scared of me faking out, going for like maybe a max flare, for instance. But Gary Grimm getting rid of any more chances of screens. No, that slot can't protect, and then just able to outspeed and outpower them afterward. Just they really couldn't do anything afterward. Calyrex Ice Rider with Kyogre, Whimsicott, Incineroar, Landis, and Carniform, and Porygon too. This is definitely a unique one right here. I'll definitely say that much. All right, what do I want to go? I think I want to go with Zapdos. Ain't bad here. I really like just a combination of Zacian plus the Mienshao. It puts on a lot of offensive pressure against my opponent in the long term. I like Cali Shadow Rider in the back. However, I'm not too sure. It's not really like a necessary mon here. I kind of want extra Kyogre answers just in case. I think Gastron's pretty good here. Yeah, I think Gastron's like really solid. And then in the back, I actually don't even think I need Calyrex Shadow Rider. Calyrex Shadow Rider does nothing here other than Revenge KO, which I absolutely don't need. I'm pretty sure. At least I'm pretty sure. No, then again, I have like no Dynamax Pokemon. But it could be instant and I could Dynamax my Cali. Yeah, I could see it. I think it's fine to try out here. I don't know. This is just such a weird position because like I can't tell if they're like a Tailwind fast mode or if this is going to be Trick Room or if it has both right here. Because that's what I'm really trying to figure out. Because if it's a fast mode, then I'm like completely set with Fake Out right here. But if it isn't, then we have problems. Whimsicott plus the Cali Ice. Okay. A pretty good lead here for us. So I do lead my Zacian plus my Mienshao right here, really solid. I'm gonna go for fake out here, and I'm gonna go for a behemoth blade into one of these slots for sure. I just don't know into which slot yet. I'm pretty sure I'm just turning down the Cali slot, but we'll see. I wonder if it's eject button. I mean, behemoth blade's fine though in the Cali, and I'm just gonna click fake out. I wonder if Insant's in the back, because Instant could come in here, but Instant's fine if it comes in here. I still get a big behemoth blade off into, like, I just don't know which slot it would switch into if that's the case. I also can't tell if this is fast Cali and if it's max speed, and it just goes for Quake and obliterates my exhaustion. That's why I fake out the Whimsicott here, even though I kind of want to try to catch a potential. Okay, we see a max here from the Cali. All right, is this Focus Sash, Babiri Berry? One of the two is probably. Actually, wouldn't be surprised to see if it's Babiri Berry right here. But Beer Berry would make a lot of sense on this team, I feel. So Cali does Dynamax right here. I mean, if the Cali Dynamax is probably, I mean, it's not great for me, but it's like playable. All right, Whimsicott protects. Okay, so fake out to here still really solid into the Behemoth Blade, so solid into the Cali. Policy, I don't think should be able to live this unless it's like max defense. It is going to be, okay, it is going to be that berry. All right, it's a berry. Okay, I still have Instant in the back. I don't know if this is Lance or if this is, I just don't know. Or max Hailstorm or max Quake here. Let's find out, because it's going to be pretty important which move it is. Going to be Hailstorm. Okay, that's actually probably more ideal. Sure, I lose my Mienshao right here, but I think Instant should be able to come in. I click fake out plus Behemoth Blade, and then I'm fine. I did lose my best Instant counter though, which is a shame, but definitely very playable. Okay. So I'm going Instant here for my... I'm going Instant here for the... They didn't get the boost. They're -1 attack now. I live a max Quake always. I could see, I mean, I feel like if they had Instant, they should have went into it. But I think my best play is still to Behemoth Blade, the Whimsicott, and I want to say it's Parting Shot here. I don't think Parting Shot's a bad play either. I think Parting Shot's probably okay. I feel like Cali should max guard here because fake outs could be a play into the Whimsicott and finish off the Cali. I feel like that they should go instant if they have it, but no, they just go straight for the Tailwind. All right. I could have taken a knockout, but just don't crit me and we're okay. Like, this is still like very okay here. Beamer Blade going to be fired off into the Whimsicott, finish off the Whimsicott. So that is the Pokemon that could have a grass move right here on their team. I don't know if the Cali is going to have it, but Gastron can still like very much clean up here. Max Quake going to be fired off into which slot? Instant would be preferred, but it is Zacian here, which is okay. Yeah, I still am hanging on with quite a bit of HP. All right, this is concerning. Parting Shot into the Cali. Quick attack, probably quick attack, no shock chaos to Cali. Wait, did my Behemoth Blade go before the Quake? I actually don't even remember. Did it? I should have paid attention because that's actually pretty important, but I imagine if they Tailwind it should. So Gastron comes in. This is... Well, let's see what Pokemon they're going to bring out. The only Pokemon that could really threaten me at this point is, I guess, Landorus or Grass Knot, but I just Dynamax Gastron if that's the case. And then the Cali that's still around here. I need to... I mean, I don't think they have Instant at this point because I feel like Instant would have just came out. Like, I felt like Instant was just a safer play in Max Guard. So I imagine this is probably not Instant in the back, which leads me to believe it's like Kyogre... Landorus in the back. Landorus is going to reveal itself here. Okay, not too surprised here. I'm just gonna double protect, I think, because it's the last turn of Cali's max. They can't KO me. I don't think Waking the hail damage KOs my exhaustion if I'm not mistaken here. I just want to see like what the set is on these Pokemon, because if it's like I don't know if they're earth powering here and going for the max hailstorm or if they're gonna go for like a grass knot. They actually go for protect, which is actually well, it didn't really change anything. The Cali moveset is going to be the more important part here. I would really like to Dynamax my Gastro, but we'll figure it out here. I imagine they're taking the KO on the Zacian or attempting to take the KO on the Zacian. No, they do have overgrow. Okay, that's actually the information I wanted. Yeah. Okay, so it is overgrow. Okay. Tricky. Still very doable. But yeah, that made it a lot harder. For sure. Yeah, that definitely makes it harder for sure. Okay. They didn't get a quake boost. Their Landorus. Okay, I think I just go into instant for the Gastrodon slot, and I think I just go for the quick attack and get some chip here. What Landorus set is that? I'd imagine it's just Earth Power special. I don't have a switch in. It'd be bad if they catch my instant. Like, it'd be really bad to catch my instant for the Gastrodon, but yeah, I don't have a choice. We go for the quick attack here into the Cali. We're going into instant, I guess. It's like Zacian is going down here, I'm pretty sure. There's no way Zacian's going to get an attack off this turn. I'm pretty sure that's not quick attack. That was just quick attack. I guess I could have went into Instant and Seed Bombed, but yeah, maybe I should have made the Instant play earlier, because I knew one of these Pokemon probably had a Grass move. I just wasn't sure which one. It's going to be really frustrating if both of them have it though, but I kind of don't think so. I'd imagine the Lando is probably like Earth Power. Actually could still. I don't know if this is a fly Lando. It doesn't have to be. Akali going to retreat actually into Kyogre. All right. Huh. Oh boy, that's kind of awkward actually. That is actually very awkward. And a good play on their part too. All right, we bring out the instant. If they Earth powered my Gastrodon, we're screwed. But this could be Grass Knot if they have it. Quick attack into the Kyogre. That did a lot of damage actually. It is Earth power into the Zacian. Okay. Oh boy. Endgame looking rough. I actually think we do lose the game now. Yeah, I think we lose the game. I would have probably had to Ice Beam, but can't really risk that. I guess the instant play was like really obvious though. Maybe it was like unnecessary, but I felt like they still had a really good shot at winning, even if like I go to instant right there. So a double protect here, right? I'm pretty sure they do. I'm gonna Ice Beam the land on Fake Out. I mean, I still have... I mean, we'll find out. This should just be double protect, I feel. They could Earth Power my instant, I guess. If they go Cali and Earth Power my instant, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It actually puts me in kind of like the similar position that I was in the entire game. So what's nice is we're actually stalling out the grassy terrain turn, so maybe Gastro could have a shot here. If I have any chances that Gastro can actually beat the Cali, but Landorus is going to protect here. I imagine this is a double protect. Otherwise, I should just yawn to Kyogre. Okay, I should yawn to Kyogre then. Actually, wait, hold on. Maybe it's not over. Might not be over, actually. Okay. It's going to be rough. But I think it could be doable. Okay. It would have been so much easier if I yawned though. It would have been so much easier. I'm gonna Ice Beam and time to max guard. Time to max guard here, and then afterward, this end game position is going to be a call out here, I think, because I have to Ice Beam. I Ice Beam go for the Landorus. I could take the KO, assuming that it's not Grass Knot or Earth Power Ice Beam double in the Gastro, which could be the case, I guess. But yeah, if they hard swap the Landorus in the Cali, I mean, I guess that's technically fine, but I'm pretty sure it'd be like it's game over for me. I'm just hoping that they double up my instant, hoping like in case it's like Sash or something, but we'll see. All right. Max into instant and max guarding here. The reason is instant can maybe beat the Cali and the remainder of the game. Like I can see a position where I can actually make a comeback, I think. But it depends on how fast the Kyogre is too. But yeah, we're gonna max guard our instant. They went for the Earth Power. Okay, really good. Really good. Under. Oh, is it Solo Spout? I guess it's Solo Spout. Or they just don't want to power my Gastrodon, which is also fair. Ice Beam into the Landorus. That's not a KO. That's really bad that that's not KO actually. But I guess if the, I mean, yeah, that's kind of bad. That's not a KO. Gastro a little bit weak there. Okay. I think we yawn here. I have to go for a double. I think I don't have to. It depends on how fast this Kyogre is. I think that's like a big factor. I feel like my play is to strike here. I think it's strike the Lando and yawn. Let's see. I mean, if water spout or power KOs are KOs, I don't really have much of an out. Earth power, I have Shucka Berry. They can't. This is gonna hurt though. This is definitely gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, that didn't do that as much as I thought. That's not Life Orb, I'm pretty sure. Water spout gonna come out. This one's gonna hurt. This one's absolutely gonna hurt. I might just go down to this. Okay, wait, hold on. Instant still hanging on. This is actually pretty big because I get a max strike off into the Landers. It would have been so much easier if Cali was actually like, if I KO'd the Landers with Ice Beam, then I could have like protected Gastro and max striked the Cali. It would have made this a lot easier. I had to yawn off into the Kyogre here. Wait, I'm faster than the Kyogre with my Incineroar. That's actually really huge. Oh boy, hold on. Do I actually have a chance at this? I do. This is a really close game. This is a really close game. There you go. I mean, this is Cali, and then... Okay, I think it comes down to read. I feel like the protect from the Gastro is super obvious here. I feel like it's just super obvious right here. But they Seed Bomb, I just lose. The Glacial Lance, it's fine. I think I'm going to yawn attempt, and I think I'm going to go for the Darkness. Would I strike in case they protect the Cali? I think I have to make an aggressive read. I definitely max guard. I think I max guard or I strike. I'm trying to figure out which one probably gives me the better odds here. I think it's probably max strike, actually. Yeah, it is max strike. It is max strike 100%. Wait, I was faster? I thought the Cali was fast. I could just Darkness in one. I could just Darkness in one. Or I could have Earth Powered in one. I didn't realize my instant was faster. I thought since they tailwinded the Cali immediately, I thought like, oh, the Cali has to be fast, right? Oh, geez, this endgame's not going to go well, is it? Goodbye, my Ensign. And I'm assuming Gastro's joining you in a little bit. Wait. Wait, I win. I think. Hold on. No, this game's still not over by far. Oh, wait, no, that's why. They trick roomed. Yeah, they trick roomed. Oh, wait. So the Cali might actually still be faster. No, but this is perfect. This is perfect. I protect the Gastro, and then I Earth Power the Cali while it's taking the guaranteed turn of sleep. Because I'm not messing around, because I really fit. Yeah, there's no way, but I'm just making sure here. Now I Earth Power the Cali, and I should win the game. Because I'm like +2 with Gastro. I do way too much damage to the Cali. There's no shot it loses Earth Power. And I just yawn the Kyogre spam until it wakes up. And then put it right back to sleep. That boy going right back to sleep. I guess I could win theoretically on timer or an Ice Beam crit or freeze. Cali asleep. Kyogre wakes up. Okay. This is where it could go wrong. Ice Beam gonna come out. Nowhere near enough. Okay, Earth Power into the Cali. Oh, I did not think we would be able to steal this one. I think they definitely max guarded, or they definitely tricked him expecting my max guard protect play. Oh. I don't know if that even wins. Because my Gastro was still faster in that trick. I don't know. I protect to get a bit of leftovers than I yawn. Yeah, this should work out better. They thunder into my protect because it's so obvious. They gotta flex here. It's like, oh, I know what you're gonna do. All right, Ice Beam yawn here, and then we Earth Power. So they have fun their Assault Vest, I guess. They need a lot of luck here. Oh, that's part of it. Oh, wait, that wasn't a crit. I thought that was a crit. Okay, Yawn here. Then I protect and then Earth Power twice. Yeah, I always protect here. There's no reason not to protect. And then I could like Yawn into Earth Power. Actually, they don't have much your time. They might actually not be able to timer stall efficiently. Because I'm pretty sure we have 4 minutes and it's like a minute 47 on the clock for them. All right. But I would still win this assuming no RNG anyway. Protects the Gastro. I cannot believe. Well, I mean, the game's not over. I mean, this is Pokemon. This is where anything can go realistically. Ironically, if you get the freeze, I think I have to go for crits. I mean, I don't even know if I timer stall at that point. But yeah, they fall asleep here. I go for the Earth Power here. Because it gives me the best odds of winning the game. And let's see how much this Earth Power does. Oh, wait, I'm faster than a Kyogre because of the 2 max strikes. That's super funny. Okay, I'm going for Earth Power then. Yeah, I'm just going to go for Earth Powers. I'm just going to keep consistently. Technically, yeah, no. This is still the best play. If I'm faster, I always just go for Earth Power. If I was slower, then I would just go for Yawns over and over again. Because I keep getting leftovers recovery, even if they stay asleep. They wake up here, Ice Beam, okay. There's still like this turn and the next turn that they could. Jeez, that's doing so much. I might not be able to Yawn. I might have to Earth Power. 3 minutes on the clock. I think I have to protect here. I think I could probably win guaranteed on timer. No, I can't win guaranteed on timer. No, it's going to come down to the same things anyway. I think it's really going to come down to next turn. Whether A, Earth Power KOs, which I don't think it is, and then B, do you crit me? Or freeze, I guess. Because I think I win on the HP war, but I could be wrong. So it's going to come down to those 2 factors. I think I should live in Ice Beam from the range I'm at. But figure it out. We always Earth Power here. Ice Beam, Yawn's a throw. Yawn is 100% a throw here because they could technically timer me. So Earth Power into the Kyogre doesn't pick up the knockout. Close, but here's the moment of truth. Okay. I was like, freeze. All right, it is the battle. Earth Power here. I guess technically I should actually no. It's technically optimal to timer stall there. I guess for the last 2 turns because if they did freeze me, I go for the timer win. But yeah, I should have waited. I should have waited my time, but oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. It will still up the game. I don't know. That was a crazy one right there. I was not expecting to pick up that win by far, but we were able to be put in a really solid position. Well, we weren't even in a solid position. We were on the back foot for most of the time. I kind of overread my opponent, but I guess like if they had instant more likely the first turn than the second turn. I really thought they were going to go instant, but then I realized they don't have instant after the turn 2, and it's like, okay, I could probably play a little bit differently. I was able to get some of my outs though because Dynamax instant right there ended up really paying out because I don't think the Dynamax Gastro would have really worked. I was able to like get the KO on the landers. The max strike was pretty important, and yeah, overall was able to finish off the Cali Ice, thankfully, and the Gastro was able to seal up the win. Really close one though. And that is the show. Overall, Mienshao putting in a good amount of work right there. Oh man, Mienshao was great. Can't believe we were able to win that one Cali Ice game. That was absolutely insane. But overall, team was very fun. It's no surprise I was able to do well. But if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. Really does help me out. If you want to check out the details of the team and the creator down below in the description, you can, of course, grab the rental code on the screen while it is available. And check out the rest of my Series 12 content where there's a lot of cool teams and a lot of fun Pokemon. But that's going to be it for me. Have a great day, people. And until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.